Hey, Supernatural fans, and my favorite girl, Cassie. Cassie, here is the Cajun Queen. The Cajun Queen has obviously, from our first video that we did, roof is on it. What has been done to the Cajun Queen since then? We're going to come down here, and all your holes from your caprice trim have been welded up. So you can see all those little silver spots there. It's from all welds. So now what will happen later on is that we'll get all the new holes up there for the Impala trim. And you're going to say, but Rick, I don't have Impala trim. Where am I going to find that? Well, we have it sitting back here because my good buddy, Aaron, and I'm going to give you Aaron's email address. He's going to sell you this trim. Okay? And then, of course, I'm going to polish it out and everything. So don't worry about that. But Aaron has it for you. So I'm going to get you over Aaron's address. You guys work out whatever deal you want, but he brought that there for you. So that's a hell of a deal because we all know how these cars, finding the Impala trim is kind of on a little bit of the difficult side. So as we come up to the front, we notice that the front clip is off. The front end is starting to be disassembled, like there's a spring and brake drum over there. So we still have a lower A-arm there. So this is going to keep getting tore apart. Now, for all the fans out there that's following the Cajun Queen, Cassie has gotten the list from me on what to buy for this car. And so this thing is going to be obviously the small block Chevrolet. We're going to do it up just like one of the show cars that has the small block in it. And on her AC, we're going to leave it there. She said right now that she can always do that at a later date. So, and she can. It's not going to be anything difficult for if she takes it into a shop a year from now. She goes, oh, I want AC now. It's not going to be that big of a deal. I'll give her the parts to where she can go get it and stuff. But we're going to put a new heater core, new blower motor, new rag joint, new updated suspension, everything that we're doing to all these other cars over here and over back on that wall. Same thing is going on here with Cassie's car. And so this thing has really come up leaps and bounds from when, I think it's set here for... Cassie, I'm sure will be able to tell you how long it's here. It's here for a long time, and we never touched it. And there was, like I said, reasons we didn't touch it. And one of those, the main reasons was because of the roof. We did not have a roof for it. And the thing is, when you do these roofs, I've had some guys asking me about doing roofs and stuff. The car has to be braced. You have to brace this car up before you take the roof off and stuff. And so it's not, a lot of people don't know, like when you chop a car and stuff, but doing roofs is real tricky, okay? And there's inner structures in there in these, let me come in over here. You can see that over back there on that cell panel. There's inner structures. Everything has to match exactly. So it's just not cut, oh, throw it on there, because your windshield has to fit in, your glass when it rolls up, everything has to be back to stock height. Because otherwise you get something off or tweaked and stuff, and it's going to be really ugly. And, one of my things was, well, see if we can find a roof somewhere for Cassie. And then I started thinking, man, if they cut that off and we don't do it, there's a lot of problems that can occur. And we were fortunate enough to get a parts car, and we knew where we had to cut. And so Don and Mike did what they, where everything, they kept it all, really good. And Don did just a beautiful, beautiful job on this. I'm so proud of him. I love my guys. You'll never hear me go, well, we're kind of good at this. My guys are the best when it comes to this stuff. And just so you know, Cassie, like all your, there's a little rot right in here. Nothing like all these other cars where we're replacing everything. So this car just rotted out in weird places, and other places like it just didn't. So we know we got to put new floors in and new trunk pans, but the Cajun Queen is going to be a lot better off in our hands than wherever she sat before. I mean, she's already made a drastic improvement just by getting a new roof put on her. So, and when this front end gets all tore down and gets all painted up and new springs and new disc brakes and the full 10 yards here with this one, guys. Engine's coming out. It's going to make sure that it's not leaking. We're going to put new seals in it. We know this is actually a really good engine. We think it's a crate engine that somebody had put in the car. So it's going to get the correct intake, correct carb, correct distributor and wires and new water pump. You know, we're going to do this thing like it's ours. And Cassie's going to have loads of fun with this car and many years of enjoyment with it. And I'm sure someday she'll be giving it to her daughter. And I don't know, she might even let a sister drive it. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that one because I love those girls so much. But, I mean, even the trunk lip, we come around here, little rough right there. Nothing worth, really even arguing about. But all the way around, the trunk lip is awesome. So, I mean, there was just so many good things about this car, and then there was other things you're just, like there's down there in that trunk, you can see the holes in it. So we'll put new pans in it, and that'll be it. So, my dear, I hope you enjoyed your video on the Cajun Queen. And obviously, when we start getting your parts, I mean, this is all going to start coming out here real soon. So we'll start getting ready to get this all painted and everything. And then when we get your new parts, it's boom, 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 and getting that front end built and, then moving on with the rest of the body work and stuff. So there it is, dear. Take care. And, for the rest of you fans out there, keep following this car because this one is, this is kind of a special car. I mean, when you get a new roof, that was our first time doing that. And so, it's a first for the shop, and it just goes to show you the talent that this shop has. So I don't know too many other people. I'm sure they can. It probably boils down, if they probably had a roof and stuff, and they're a good shop. I'm sure they could do it, but I've never seen one done before. So, and whoever does it, they better be knowing what they're doing and stuff. Trust me, you guys, I wouldn't attempt this in my backyard. That's why I have the professionals here and doing this stuff for me. I know what it takes to make a supernatural car. I can do engines and suspensions and brakes and all that wonderful stuff. When it comes to that kind of stuff, I just let it go to the professionals. Now, this year I will be chopping. Did you hear that? I will be doing some hot rods and stuff. I always cut my teeth on hot rods. And there's going to be big stories about all that coming up because I'm going to be designing some of my own cars and putting them out there. They're going to be for sale. So that's coming up this summer. So guys, stay tuned for that. But keep following this car. She's a beaut. She looks rough right now, but she's a beaut. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, Cass. Love you. And next week, talk to you then. Bye.